Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, Roquan Smith addresses the media. Look, I want to make sure that I say this to get my point across, right? I liked Roquan, but the way how he carries himself and talks, falling in love with him as a Raven. Oh. And I hope every single one of y'all had too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play some of the audio in which he talked about. Because he talked about Trenton Simpson. He talked about Patrick Queen. He talked about Derrick Henry. So I think it's about 3 minutes long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio. And then we're going to break it down after. Because like I said before, I think he personifies everything that a Raven should stand for. And I'm absolutely loving the addition that is Roquan Smith. So without further ado, let's play the audio and then we're going to break it down. All right, let's get started.
Roquan, what are you seeing potential for Trenton Simpson maybe playing next year this season?
Yeah, no, Simp, just been like, even talking with him this offseason, even throughout last season, I know the type of respect he has for the game and for himself as well, and the way he's been busting his tail like all offseason, talking with Scott and everyone, how he's, you know, the guy's busting his tail, want to be the best, and I know his mindset. So I'm excited. He has all the potential in the world. It's just going to be about putting that on the field week in and week out and just trusting his ability. And if he does that, like, I think he'll be the best second-year linebacker in the league, in my opinion.
I know how high your standards are, and you know you guys have a lot of talented players on this defense and have lost some talented players and a coordinator. How much you think is a motivating factor for you guys to show that, hey, we're still the Ravens defense?
Yeah, I think that comes with time, but I have the utmost respect for Zio and the way he run things. Fiery guy, very intense.
Zachary Orr, that's what he's talking
really
about.
Really match my personality, but I think it matches the defensive personality as well as the organization. Like, as being a Raven, I think what he embodies is exactly what you want in a coordinator. Very thankful for Mike and everything that he had done here. But the players, you know, life goes on. So at the end of the day, you know, wish all those guys the best who, you know, going on with their career. But don't anything change here. We're still the Ravens, and we're still going to get the job done and finish it by any means necessary. So that's our mindset. And I know each and every guy that's putting in the work this offseason, here or not here, knowing exactly what our mindset is and how we're going to get there.
That.
Saying that he sits down with each of the guys as you come in to talk about what you've done already over the offseason, what your personal goals are. What has it been like to go through that process with him and know what you've already done and what you want to do?
Honestly, with Scott, yeah. So like even when the season ended, like that's so I like do a lot of my training on my own. So then getting with Scott and getting a plan together for me throughout the off season, which I think is huge for me. So coming in is just like, you know, something, little tweaks here and there, but things that I had already been doing pretty much throughout the off season, running wise as well as lifting. So I think it's great, you know, having a guy like him here, can relate to the players in any way. Younger guy, know what's going on, and just knowing how to approach guys and knowing how to push guys as well as getting the best out of each and every guy. And I think when you have someone like that, it's always great to have that person in the building, keep a smile on his face, bring smiles on others' faces. So definitely grateful to have him and entire staff here.
Yeah.
Well, what's your thoughts on the addition of Derrick Henry to the squad?
Yeah, no, I think that's huge. I think it's going to make us stick to what we do. Having a guy like him, anytime you need a play with him and Lamar back there, I think it's going to be crucial. I'm excited. It's going to open up a lot for everyone. Going against the guy, I know the type of threat that he opposed to other defense. So it's going to be scary. I'm excited to see. And as I would say, I'm glad that I'm on the defensive side and watching those guys, cheering them on, play in and play out. Told a couple of my friends in the offseason, maybe I'll have to get some popcorn on the sideline and, you know, while I'm watching those guys go to work. So I'm definitely excited. I think it's a great piece added to us, and it's going to help us get to where we want to be.
I love it! Let me tell you what he said. You know what he said? He said, I love that addition because with him, they'll stick to what we do great. And here's the thing. And this is why the media and so many fans are hilarious to me. It doesn't mean you can't throw the ball, right? They're not saying you can't throw the ball. What they're saying is what you're best at is rushing the ball. That's what they're saying. They're not saying that, oh, they're not going to go off and throw. We've already seen Lamar has a lot of records throwing the ball. He holds like 6 or 7 records passing the football. A lot of people don't seem to understand that. He has like 6 or 7 records throwing the football. So that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of times people have to understand that there's so many ways to skin a cat, but what you do best is what you do. That's what you do. And the Ravens last year, literally in the AFC Championship games, refused to run the ball. Refused. There's no excuses now. And now we don't have to remind, oh, well, those other running backs aren't getting the yards. Guess who you have? Derrick Henry there. Oh! And you know he can go get the yards. So there's be no excuses. I would love to see Harbaugh try to make the excuse of saying, you know what? We knew Derrick Henry was out there. We knew that he got Offensive Player of the Year. We wanted to get him the ball, but we just couldn't find him a way to get him the ball. I'd love to see him try to say something like that this season. I'd love it. I'd love it. Hey, yo. Oh, I'd love to see it, boy. You got me I'm dead serious with you. Think it's a game? They all feel the same way. Everybody knows that Lamar can throw the ball. Everybody knows that Lamar has proven himself to be an elite passer of the ball. The problem is that people like to take pot shots even in the face of being wrong. You get where I'm coming from? So they're always going to be loud. Like when the lady came out and called him, oh, he's not quarterbacky enough. And the man just said, okay, fine, whatever. Let me show you what's up in Miami. And you know what I'm saying? In the Sunshine State. And ran off almost 400 passing yards and 5 touchdown passes in 3 quarters. Exactly. So we already know what he can do. What they're saying is, just like what Cam Newton said a couple weeks previously, you do what you do. If they're saying we know you want to throw the ball and they're taking it away, then run it. Keep running it. If you win the game and you ended up throwing the ball for 150 yards, but you rushed for 299 yards, run the ball! Please! And with Derrick Henry, we're going to. We have to. There's literally no... Bro, when I'm talking about so many people give John Harbaugh so much excuses, I'd love to see the excuse you would try to have in any game this season when we have Derrick Henry not being able to close it out. Barring injury. Because injuries can always change up anybody's future or status in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So it is kind of what it is. I like the conference or the meeting or whatever you want to call it that he was having with the media. I liked it. I thought it was much needed. Roquan always seems to be real candid, and I think he made some great points. Trenton Simpson looked darn good when he got chances last year. That's part of the reasons why the Ravens said literally to Patrick Queen, they looked at him and said, bye, good luck over there. That's what they did. So that's part of the reason why, because they knew they had someone in the waiting, someone in the wings that could take over. So looking forward to seeing how Trenton Simpson does. But definitely my biggest look at for this upcoming season is Derrick Henry, King Henry III. And I'm hoping that he shows everything that he has left in the tank against these teams. You know what I'm saying? But what do you guys think? Did you like Roquan's interview and stuff like that? Or were you saying that some more stuff had to be done? Did you agree with it? Did you disagree with it? Let me know what you think down in the comments section, all right? But as always, this episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you haven't done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content, goodness, way of your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App's located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.